I think these are a dupe for something. Hello, my dears. Let's get close. You guys like my blouse? It's from Amazon. Let me know if you want the link. Hello. Hi. My name is Magdalene Janet. Welcome to a swatch video. A lip swatch video. As you guys know, I am the self-proclaimed queen of lip swatches because I got you. Not only do I have all 17 of the new NYX Fat Matte lipsticks, I'm gonna swatch them in studio lighting and in daylight so you can see the tea. I don't ever wear lip liners so you can see how the real color looks. We know that lip liners do enhance a lip color. I always use lip liners, but when it comes to first impression for lippies, you know I don't do that. Super excited. I think I need to curl my lashes. Hold on. I just did my makeup just to film. Of course, anytime I don't film this makeup, it turns out so nice. But wait, my blush, is it looking funky here? Are my lights turned on? Yeah, okay. Ay, Dios mío. You guys, this week has been, I mean, it's been wonderful, but super busy. Oh, and let me just show you here. It has this little flicky thing, and it comes with a cap. I removed all the caps because I wanted to show you basically how the product looks. Before we get started, I will have all the products here tagged. If you see the pop-ups of the lipsticks, it's me adding the tags. You can shop through those tags, look at the product, read the description while I'm lip swatching, which is super cool. And it does help me out when you buy, but of course, no pressure. I will also have everything tagged below. But without further ado, let's get started. I'm super excited. And 17, wish me luck. All right, girl, these are it. These are all 17 shades. They're numbered 1 to 17. This is the order, and these are all of the new Fat Matte Lip. Oh my God, these colors are very pretty. I'm like eyeing this section, but look at this section. Okay, let's see how they look, how they wear, how they swatch. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Starting off with number 1, Cozy Whipped. This is the shade Cozy Whipped. And in daylight, this is Cozy Whipped. This is a very light peachy nude. Moving right along to number 2, Cashmere Cutie. This is the shade Cashmere Cutie. This has a little more pink than the other one. Still light. And in daylight, this is Cashmere Cutie. Number 3, Coral Cuddlin. This is the shade Coral Cuddlin. This is a coral peach. Matches my skin well, huh? And in daylight, this is Coral Cuddlin. Number 4, Rose Robe. This is the shade Rose Robe. Ooh, this is a warm tone rose. It matches my lips very well. And in daylight, this is Rose Robe. Ooh, going into the brown tone. Number 6, Beary Nude. This is the shade Beary Nude. This is a warm tone brown shade. And in daylight, this is Beary Nude. Moving on to the next one, number 7, Cocoa Cuddles. This is the shade Cocoa Cuddles. This is a red undertone brown. And in daylight, this is Cocoa Cuddles. Moving on to number 8, Toasty Taupe. This is the shade Toasty Taupe. The moment I saw this, I'm like, yep, it is a cool tone gray brown color. And in daylight, this is Toasty Taupe. On to number 9, Mauve Cloud. This is the shade Mauve Cloud. Oh, this is a rose pinky. And in daylight, this is Mauve Cloud. Next one up, number 10, Flamingo Feather. This is Flamingo Feather. This is like a natural pink, not too pink. And in daylight, this is Flamingo Feather. Moving on to number 11, Pink Puff. This is the shade Pink Puff. Oh, this one's a bright pink. And in daylight, this is Pink Puff. Moving on to number 12, Blush Blanket. This is the shade Blush Blanket. This is a pink purple. And in daylight, this is Blush Blanket. On to number 13, Fluffy Fuchsia. This is the shade Fluffy Fuchsia. Okay, bright purple. And in daylight, this is Fluffy Fuchsia. Next up is 14, Hibiscus Hug. This is the shade Hibiscus Hug. I think this Hibiscus Hug is more of a fuchsia than the other one. And in daylight, this is Hibiscus Hug. Oh my gosh, next one is the red. For 15, Fuzzy Flame. This is the shade Fuzzy Flame. This is a beautiful, perfect red. Not too cool, not too warm. And in daylight, this is Fuzzy Flame. On to number 16, Plushin Plum. This is the shade Plushin Plum. And in daylight, this is Plushin Plum. All right, moving on to number 17, Scarlet Snuggles. This is the shade Scarlet Snuggles. This is a magenta red, beautiful. And in daylight, this is Scarlet Snuggles. Oh my gosh, we made it! Last but not least, number 18, Very Smooth. This is the shade Beary Smooth. This is a wine berry shade. And in daylight, this is Beary Smooth. We made it all the way to the end. I swatched all of these bad boys for you on the lips, but let me give you info about it and then we'll talk about it. These are the new NYX Fat Matte lipsticks. They come in 17 shades. They retail for $12 each. This is a matte that doesn't crack. All comfort with no cake. Glide on any of these soft creamy shades infused with raspberry oil and tapioca powders. Line smoothing seamless lip looks made easy than ever before. Whipped lipstick texture gives a light moisturizing feel without any dragging or cracking. Available at Ulta. I purchased mine on NYX's website. Now that we have all the tea, first, I think these are a dupe for something. Let me ponder and then I'll let you know because it feels very dupe-esque. NYX originally released the glossy version of this, I would say 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Lip swatched all of those. They were very glossy, very lightweight, kind of like a lip balm, lip gloss. Let me see if I have them. Do not, because I remember, you guys know I decluttered in January and I know I decluttered those because those were very, 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 very old. They're very nice. I really like them because they're very pigmented. The applicator is literally the same from the original. These are just more creamy matte. I wouldn't call these matte as in, you know, that dry down matte where your lips are gonna feel dry and it shows texture. It does have some dry down where you can see the texture. You can see the texture on my lips. Typically a matte formula will accentuate the lines of your lips. If you want the opposite of that, I always suggest a lip balm, a lip gloss, something with a sheen that kind of fills in those spaces with that lip gloss. Anything matte is gonna accentuate it. However, matte products like this tend to last a little bit better. For me, I prefer matte products because my lips, if you look at them, they go inward. Look. So I kind of tend to eat the product, literally, where if I'm talking and I have my lip product, the product always disappears like in the center of my lips. But with the matte lip product, it tends to last a little bit longer. My lip product never lasts long. If your lips go a little outward, like a little pout like this, product tends to last a little bit longer, not removing it with your saliva as opposed to your lips going inward like mine. It's literally how my lips are. You guys know there's no filler up in here, as you can tell. But the formulas was very nice, very soft, very creamy, very pigmented. This is just one swipe, and as you can see, the pigment here is insane. I really love that. And speaking of the pigment, it reminds me of the MAC, the Climax lipsticks. It's like the soft matte formula. I just grabbed this random one. It's gonna remind me of this one. Look, a little bit lighter. But you see, like that, it's creamy, then it dries down. This is exactly how these are. You see, you can see that dry down, that matte. But again, these, I would call these more of a soft matte because it's not like they're matte where they dry. You still are able to spread it out because it's still a creamy formula. But I tend to go more for this formula. I really love me a good MAC lipstick because it just lasts longer. I did find with my lips, because I do have small lips, I had a hard time really applying it inside of my lips. I kept messing up, especially with like the deeper shades because the applicator is big. So I would suggest just put on a lip liner that will help product not kind of just like spread out. If you have bigger lips, you probably won't have that issue, but because the applicator, you see it's kind of big, it's a little difficult. However, you can use this tip right here like I did here. Let me get the last one and just outline like this. That helped a lot. And then you can apply it with the side like this where the majority of your lip is. That is another option as well, but I did find myself messing up a lot. I think they're very soft and they're very smooth, very gentle. It does not tug at all. It literally glides like butter, which is a little bit surprising to me because they are the fat matte lipsticks, but very creamy. I like them. I think for 12 bucks, you get a bang for your buck. You get a bunch of shades. I really like the clusters they have, light, neutrals, pinks, purples, red, and then like your wine colors here. They don't have many browns, but knowing NYX, they probably will release another set of like nude and brown tones. I feel like they always play with these types of colors first, and then in the second go around, they do more of a nude aspect of the line. What are your thoughts? Have you tried these out? They just released at Ulta. I'll tag the products here as always, and they're also available at NYX. I bought mine at NYX website. I bought all 17, so this I did not get in PR. I like them. I think NYX did a great job. NYX generally does a great job with lip products. And my favorite colors, so many. I really love Coral Cuddlin. Rose Robe was very nice. Of course, this red one, it's really my type of red. Fuzzy Flame. And this one was surprisingly Hibiscus Hug. I liked Hibiscus Hug more than this one. I think this is more my vibe. But this is like a very vibrant purple pink. I love Scarlet Snuggles, the one right before this one. This one's cool. I like a little wine. With a brown lip liner, this will be perfect. Perfect. No lie, I love me this taupe. NYX has Toasty Taupe or like the taupe lip liner, and they have another taupe product. I don't know what it is. I'll put a picture if I remember it. But with the lip liner and this, you get a nice cool tone, right? You have to be careful. You have to make sure you have like a bright under eye because that coolness, the gray will bring out that the purples and blues that you have or that I have. I like those colors. Those are beautiful. You guys know, I want to know what you think. Have you tried these out? I feel like I haven't done a lip swatch video in over a month. I try to do one lip swatch video a month, because you guys know we love lipsticks here. I also want to show you the swatches in daylight. You can see here all the undertones are very different. What I want you to really see here is how pigmented it is. I literally just swiped once and you can see full pigment from this product, which means you won't have to use a lot of product. We got pigment upon pigment here. I'm very surprised how great they are, and I really do think it's a dupe for the MAC lipsticks. And I know my MAC lipsticks because those are the lipsticks I love, and I've been wearing those the last like 2 months straight, because then I realized when I decluttered my lipsticks, I decluttered a lot of lipsticks except my MAC ones, okay? Oh, you know what I want to do? Typically matte products, they have a little bit of dry down, right? So what you want to get is a paper towel, and I love this matte color you maintain. These do transfer. They're not completely matte where like, look, you see the color, it'll be gone. It adheres to your lips a little bit and it does stain. I did find that the colorful shades did stain my lips a little more. Okay, you guys, look at my lips. Look how it's peeling, and it's because of that matte, like that matte dry down. Wear test right here. I haven't eaten anything though. I'm telling you, I eat product up like crazy. Let me know your thoughts, Familia. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate when you comment, when you like this video. That does help me out tremendously. I would not be here without you. So I love you, and you know you're a real one. Don't forget to subscribe right here so you don't miss out on any videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.